Cool. So it's been, when did I first see you guys?
About a year.
15th of last
15th
year.
of
April.
Man, really? Time has flown.
Look here.
Yeah.
A big change in him in a year.
Yeah. So tell me about it.
Oh, wow. It was like...
The swim team.
Yeah, the swim team. He follows directions. He waits. He still has a little... Gets anxious when the buzzer, unless it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it's his turn, he...
Still bites his hand a little bit?
Still bites his hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not... Yeah, gets a little anxious, but...
Is it, now how bad is the bite in the hand compared to a year ago? Is it the same or is it less?
No, it's easier. It's less. When he gets real anxious
Sure.
is when
Right.
the hand biting. But he hasn't been. He went there for I guess a couple of months without even doing it, and then all of a sudden he got anxious again. It might have been that time when I think it started back in when we were off of the fish oil for a couple of months. Actually, he ended up about 3 months without it. So, and then that's when it pretty much.
Well, I got to tell you, he's way more calm.
Oh, golly. Yeah, well, you know, you told us last year to get off the milk and the soy.
Right,
and
right.
even before we got home, I saw another difference where he was even saying a couple more words.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then once we got off of everything else that he was on, he saw another different change in him.
Yeah, because he was on one thing that he probably shouldn't have been on.
Exactly.
That was... I'm sure no one meant for it to be. Tell me about his verbal communication these days.
Oh, so much better.
Well, I can already.
I mean, he just he speaks in more sentences at one time,
Right.
I mean, and it's appropriate talk too.
Spontaneous and appropriate, not scripting necessarily. So if you had to say, I mean, if you had like, it's always hard to put a number on things, but. What kind of % improvement would you say over last year? I mean, whatever you think is fine.
60, 70.
50 to 60, I'd say.
Yeah, cool. Good. And obviously we still have things we got to work on, but I'm super pleased.
He was
where was this time last year?
Oh yeah. Well, even now that we got him back, he had a swimmer get out of swimming, and he gets swimmer's ear.
Right.
He went swimming without having to be on practice. Well, since then, he hasn't taken the melanite or melatonin.
The melatonin, right. We talked about getting off of that, yeah?
He's off of it.
He's off of it.
And is he sleeping okay?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
See? Like a lot, I mean, at least 8 hours, you know.
See, now that is awesome, because that means that he didn't need it, first off.
No.
And second of all, you kept him from being dependent on it forever, which is cool. It's much better for him to have his own normal rhythm. Well, the good thing, here's what I'm hearing, more verbal in an appropriate way, less hyperactive, engaging in more social activities. We're going to call that the swim team.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else are we hearing? Sleeping better. That's all good stuff. Just got more to work on.
The swim team this summer.
All right, that's great.
Yeah, there's a summer. It's like 6 weeks. It's not much, but
it's great.
Just to get him on there.
Yeah.
And then the physical activity of the swimming is actually very important for his brain too, because it's basically a crawling pattern. I mean, you're basically crawling in the water is what you're doing when you're swimming, and it's fantastic for him.
We saw a huge difference. We were down in Daytona for fall break, and he swam 2 or 4 hours a day.
Wow.
He was in the pool, in and out, you know, constantly.
Going to the ocean.
Oh, saw another difference. Improved talking then. Just during that 1 week was just unreal.
And that's why you should let him keep doing that. That's what I was just telling you about that, because that's what we call that swimming motion is kind of what we call a pattern generator motion. It's just kind of a developmental thing. It's very good for him. It's very good stuff.